Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is another team killing video, I'm afraid. We've got an M53, M55 here. He's being commanded by Gladius Escutum 85 and he's located on the north spawn of Cliff, and he's about to get team killed by that person, the Object 705, which is behind him. Berndmehnert, is it berndmehnert? Whatever his name is. Well, he's going to team kill Gladius Escutum. Not right away, but eventually. You can see the battle started, and yep, Gladius Escutum's managed to get past the 705, and he's headed off towards his firing position. Good leap there over the edge. I always like that. It's always a good jump. And yep, he's off into the corner, and the 705 is actually going ahead of him. But it's later during this game that he actually team kills the Arty. Now, Gladius is just setting up, and he's now aiming at the enemy. There's a T-54 and a T-55As made their way into the gap, up the rise towards the plateau area near the temple. Rounds out, and well, that was close to the T-55. Was it the T-54? Well, it looks like it went near them, but it didn't do any more damage. I think it was 2% of the T-54 got damaged, but they were unsighted at the time the damage was done, so we don't know exactly how much was done, but it was near enough on target. Okay, up on top of the hill we've got an AMX 1390, managed to get up there fairly quickly, being threatened by our EBR-90. But he's in great danger, because if he stays up there doing that for very long, he might get wiped out. There's two Artys on both sides. The enemy side's got two GW Tigers. And a T-54 lightweight's made it round that corner. Oh, he's headed this way. Fire around it, and a direct hit for 382. Tracks him. He takes damage. I think he took damage from the 705. Well, the lightweight has been destroyed by our Leopard prototype. So the scores are 2-all at the moment. But there's that T-55A and the T-54. And they're still in that dangerous position on the north side of the plateau area on the western approaches. And that really is a dangerous spot, because that means they can control our attack near the mountain, near the hill. We're looking for that enemy light tank on top of the hill, the 1390. I'm afraid he killed the EBR-90. Okay, batch at 25 tons up there now. Going for the T-55A. Yep. Can't get the T-54 because there's obstruction in the way. Goes in for the T-55, lines up the shot, fires around out, and is promptly killed by the 705 for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And you know what happens normally when you team kill your Arty? You lose the game. And I can see absolutely no reason at all why the 705 did that. None at all. Completely pointless. Well, it's very likely now that they will lose the game. They're 4 tanks down. At the precise moment he fired at that T-55A, which I think he did do some damage to, he was wiped out. So we'll have to wait until the end of the game to see exactly what sort of damage he did do. But I very much think this is going to be a loss now. They're 4 tanks down. Not much hope of getting that back. Well, the 705 had really no reason for doing that either. There was no provocation, there was no reason to kill your Arty. Well, there's 7 tanks down now, and they're just basically on the hills overlooking the cap area. And they're just going to wipe out the rest of the team in short order. There's the 705. And although he's resisting shots coming from the Martian, he's not going to be able to resist shots fired at him from the side. And he is losing hit points, or he's hemorrhaging hit points. And now he's gone. So what an idiot that player was. He's cost them the game. He's got a 47% win rate. I think that says a lot about him. In other words, he's an idiot. Well, yep, the team's being wiped out. The only one left now is the GW Tiger, and he's back in the western pass, right at the back. And it won't be long before he's there because everybody's closing in to kill him. Well, 1390's found him. 1390 got shotgunned by the GW, but the GW's taken out by the standard B. So, end of game. And what a waste, because that didn't need to happen. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And we can see here that the end of battle stats show that, yeah, he did get a hit on the lightweight as we saw for 382. He actually did hit the T54 for 26 hit points. That was the near miss, the first shot he fired. And the T55A, yes, the one he fired just before he was killed, he got 338 hit points off the T55A just before he was wiped out. And the win rate for that game was only 359. He really wasn't given a chance to earn much more because, of course, he was wiped out by one of his own teammates. Not exactly a very nice thing to do. Here is the team killer, berndmehnert. I can't even work out some of these names. They really are stupid. Well, this player is definitely stupid. Well, he's cost them the game anyway. One teammate killed, 450 hit points of damage to his own team. If we look at the details, we can see that Gladius at Scootum fired 3 shots. He got two direct hits on the enemy and 0 penetrations, 3 splash, damage of 746 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 3 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he did get damage assistance of 432 hit points and caused 3 stuns. And showing here a negative amount earned for the battle of 4,028 hit points. 4,028 credits, I should say. And I think you ought to check this with Wargaming because you actually did damage the enemy. So you shouldn't earn a negative amount of credits. You should earn a positive amount of credits. Because if you take that away from that, you end up with this total here. So they're charging you credits for taking part in the battle, even though you did damage to the enemy. That's the compensation you receive for being team killed by the 705, and after resupply of ammunition and repair, it's showing you're making a loss for the game of 9,638 credits. Well, you should be making a loss, really, in terms of the fact that you shouldn't be making a loss, Rob, because you actually were team killed. You were denied the chance to do more damage to the enemy, but you have minus 4,000 there. If you add that 4,000 back in, that will take this down to 5,000, and of course it should be positive. So effectively you should have ended up with a 0 balance on credits, but you should have earned the experience, and you did get 174. But very unfairly killed. Let's have a look at the team killer again. This is on E server. There he is. That's the team killer. If you see this person in any game, watch out, because that guy kills Artys for absolutely no reason whatsoever. If he is on the enemy team, or if he's on your team, be sure to make sure that he suffers. Send plenty of HE his way so he realizes if you attack Arty, then all Arty will attack you and make your game absolutely a misery. We will be bringing out a mod in the near future, we hope, which will tell players, Arty players, if you're actually in a game with somebody who's a team killer, and then obviously you'll be able to take it out on those players specifically because they target Arty. Thanks for watching.